Awa. Ma. Ma.
Wala.
Bench.
Isig ko ng bahoy.
Dili mo. Saan mo yung nag-heart?
Wala nito to.
Na ay 3. Lukot! OMG! Pa akong hotspot! Hi everyone! Oh my god. Hi Kuya Andrew Roberto. Good morning. Hi Kuya Edgardo Osorio. Hello po. Hi Victory. Hi Juan. Hi Kuya Victory. Doing great po. How about you? Almost afternoon Kuya Brian R. Hi Kuya Dark Lord. The good news is me and my family were okay from the earthquake, but unfortunately, our relatives, our relatives is also okay, which is from the San Remigio, but so to say that there's a bunch of people who died in the earthquake, and right now they're sleeping at the side of the street. It's because they don't have any shelter to sleep with, and also it is kind of dangerous for them to evacuate or sleep in some structures, since some of them already collapsed and some of them has a something like it's not safe to sleep with anymore. So this live has a reason at the same time, since we're trying to gather funds for the victims of the earthquake. We're trying to gather funds, even though it is a small amount, it can still help them, because if we gather it all, it will be a big amount and it will be a big help for them. So always be careful and take care of yourself. Okay, Kuya Victory, I'm happy to hear you okay in your family. Thank you so much, Kuya Victory. So always be careful and take care of yourself. Hello, Junjun Camacho. Hey, Jill, I'm sorry to hear about those people. Hi, Kuya Nick Bourne McGrizzle.
Basin mo.
Hello po. It's okay po. They are doing great, but unfortunately, since there's someone is not selling food there, so there's a big possibility that so they're starving right now. Like they don't have anything to eat. There's some people who donate foods there, but it's still not enough to provide them because there are so many. Like the victims are so many. Is in Daan Bantayan. Actually po, the church of Daan Bantayan is fully collapsed. It basically fully collapsed, the church of Daan Bantayan, and that one is the saddest news I've heard. And as I've heard that they say the president of the Philippines visited Bugos City, but only Vice President Sara Duterte donated first. I don't know if the president already donated, but that's one is what I've heard. Hi to your dad too. So happy to see you again, blessing. Thank you so much, Kuya Victory. I saw many places for went, but the church was my girlfriend's favorite. Unfortunately po, the church fully collapsed, and hoping for the recovery because the center or the epicenter of the earthquake is located. You know, there's a bunch of aftershocks. Unfortunately, there is in a total of 50 plus people who died in that earthquake. Hi, William Torres Para. I have been praying for all of Cebu and the Philippines. The epicenter or the place that's been really targeted, or the place that's been very damaged, is the Cebu. You know, like there's a bunch of places of Cebu that has the structure is cracked and it's not safe anymore. Actually, the class is suspended. On Wednesday, the class is suspended. Until Friday, the class was still suspended because there's so many aftershocks after that earthquake. And it's still, you know, like,
Wala ka na, Pin?
it's kinda,
Pangyakuan. Matay.
it's kinda dangerous, you know, like, if you go to the school and there's many aftershocks, we don't know how strong it will be. So they decided to postpone or suspend the class. And also, have you heard about Davao City, Tumano?
Suno.
Davao City,
Nakakain suno.
there's a fire coming from there, and you know, like their houses were burned. Like, it's so big. I don't know what is happening to the Philippines right now. That's because there's a thunderstorm, and there's also earthquake happening, and there's also some burning something like OMG. Yes, actually, we don't understand what is happening in the Philippines right now. Is this your channel? Yes, but this one is my channel. Like, it is so hard to believe that
Okay.
This one is happening in the Philippines right now. Only God knows. Yes po, indeed. Are you in school? No po, I'm at our house since the class is suspended right now. It is Friday right now, October 3. And hopefully, there's no aftershocks anymore. There will be no aftershocks. And praying for those victims. So, this live stream has a cause also. It's because, if you want to help everyone, you can basically, wala man sa tayo PayPal nakapin diri. Where are you and your family in the Philippines? Cebu po. Actually, we experienced the earthquake, and you know, so you're in Cebu? Yes po. Thank you so much, Sir Rick. Actually, while the earthquake is happening, I was doing something. Actually, I was writing down notes by that time, and then I didn't expect that there would be an earthquake. I was peacefully writing because I thought that there would be class tomorrow, so I was writing everything. And right after almost 10 p.m., the earthquake is starting. It lasted for about 3 minutes to mano? Or 5?
Mga 3 eh.
It lasted for 3 minutes, and you know, everything was shaking, and I was panicking, and I just calmed down for a second, and I just did the duck cover and the whole thing. And right after that, I calmed down, and you know, my sister just jumped in our bed. We have bunk bed, and then she just jumped out the bunk bed and ran outside. It's because she really thought that it was just the ceiling fan which is shaking, and then she tries to turn it off. Then when she's trying to turn it off, she realized that it wasn't the ceiling fan. There's really an earthquake so she decided to like jump out of the bunk bed and run outside. And right after that, she cries and she cries, and then Papa calms her down, and then also me, I cried because I was shocked. That's because this was my first time experiencing earthquake in my whole life. What barangay? Bugo City. Are you near Bugo? We're far from Bugo po.
Ang
We're
patay na ang Sandrem.
the you know, like when the earthquake happened, the San Remeo held their mayor's cup. So pila ka book patay? 27?
Murag ana na.
The people died in the San Remeo, which is near from the Bugo, is 27. 27 died. 27 people died in the Bugo City.
Kaya na ako, ano to check 70 kapin.
Tanan?
Oo niya, daghan pang missing. Unsay mapiaks?
There's 70 people died in the earthquake, and then
Pila man imo?
there's also some people who's missing. Congrats and thank you, Kuya Jacob. Glad to see you and your family are okay. That was a massive earthquake. Thank you so much, Kuya Brotherhood. That is crazy if you think about how long it really is. Hurricanes are like that too. Good morning, Kuya Jonas the Explorer. I have rental property in Ilig. And then I don't know what happened to the Manila. I guess they didn't experience the earthquake, right? Good morning, Kuya Jonas the Explorer.
agi mga suok nga wa pag sila mga lagi oy.
Thank you so much, Kuya Pillars. Mm. Ano sa mga?
Pabugas.
Para?
Piyon.
Palit kayo?
Ang tapila man sa ako animahan ang 10 kilos. 500 pag 50 na nidaan.
It's 5:35 a.m. Just woke up. Glad you're safe during the 6.9 earthquake. Yes po. Actually, that one happened Tuesday night, almost 10 p.m. and that one is the first earthquake I've ever experienced in my whole life. The first ever earthquake. And you know the funniest part, everyone? While that one is happening, Ira thought that the ceiling fan was the problem, and then when she was about to turn it off, she just realized that the problem was not the electric fan. It really is an earthquake, and then the panic attacks on her, and then she just jumped out of the bunk bed and ran outside towards us. And the earthquake lasted for about 3 minutes, and right after that we cried, and Papa comforted us, and we're okay now. But unfortunately, there's 70 people who died in that accident or in that tragedy. And like, it is so unbelievable. The happenings of the Philippines right now is so unbelievable. It's because there's also coming a thunderstorm or like bagyo. And then there's also an earthquake and aftershocks happening. And there's also the funniest part is, like, the scariest part is there's a lot of people died in the earthquake, and in the Davao City there's a huge fire which burned a lot of people's house. Like, we really don't understand what is happening to the Philippines right now. But we're okay now. Hi Kuya One Gold Dude. Hi Kuya Thorskins. Yes po, it really is scary. Thank you so much Kuya Kaden Lendor. And we're okay now, everyone. The saddest part is the people who were victims of the earthquake was sleeping at the side of the road. That's because they don't have any shelter, because I guess their shelter was fully collapsed. And there's also some people who died in their own house because they live under a huge stone. So when the earthquake attacks, like when they're inside the house, boom, their house was no longer standing. Thank you so much, good J. Love. Greetings from Peru. Hi, good Jordan Kappa. It is Vermont and it was supposed to be happy. It's because the Christmas is coming. But what is happening to the Philippines right now? I really don't understand. So everyone, if you're willing to donate for the victims of the earthquake, our PayPal is opened, and don't worry everyone, 100% of your money will be given to them. And if ever you give it, will assure you everyone that everything will be delivered safely, and everything, like the money, will be given to those people who need it. I saw pictures and videos from it. Okay, everyone, I am going to show you some videos of it. Actually, I have videos of it though. So I am going to show you everyone. Hi, Dancor. This is what happened in the Daan Bantayan Church. Oh my God. OMG. Like, they decorated the church already and then it collapsed. As you can see. And then here is the SM Lashon. I am going to show you SM Lashon. And then here's the person who there's a lot of people who died in that accident, everyone. Like, hi Danny Martin. You know, like, oh my God, it's so scary. Muto.
Di, pinabipal. Pinindot na pipal kung madami na.
Hello, Kuya Maverick.
Sa pagpapon.
Wala mo diri.
Nasa dito.
So if you wanted to help the victims, everyone, and you want to give them, you know, like a small help, our PayPal is always open. We're not be the one who will be benefited in that, since we'll adjust to everyone that it comes from you. Hi, Kuya Wolf and Heart XD. Do you speak Tagalog? Yes po. Good morning, Spoko GNY. So it's really sad to hear that there's a bunch of people who died after the earthquake. Like, it's unbelievable, right? Hmm? Huh? You know, like, the people who were victim of the earthquake, they were honestly just to avoid them from being wet from the rain, they
Kita?
put themselves in the plastic. Like, this one is the situation of the Bugu city right now. They were living at the side of the road. It's It's because they don't have any shelter. This is what is happening to the Philippines or to the Bubu right now. Like, oh my god, it's so scary. You have Tagalog is basic Filipino language. Yes po. Thank you. Tagalog is only Manila or Cebu too. Like Philippines, they know how to speak Tagalog with the whole Philippines. Yes po, there are many dialects like Kapampangan, Ilongga. I have friends there. I was talking to her and it started to shake when we were talking. Yes po, she lives in the Philippines. I mean in the Cebu. There was an earthquake in your area. Yes po, a huge earthquake. Some of those videos also people slept on the street because they were afraid to go back inside the house. Yes po, and actually we are planning to donate something, and if you're willing to help also everyone, our PayPal is always open. Like, we assure you that 100% of your money will be delivered to them. And even though it was a small amount, it can still help them. It's because if you gather it all, it will still be, big.
Si Mildred, din ali siya yung friends dito, no? Naka-istoryahan doon sila, no?
Well, nagstorya daw sila kay ningkalit ko ng uyog.
Mama na to.
Earthquake na to. Where or how did you learn English? Actually, when I was, I guess, 5 years old, my father taught me already how to speak in English. And while we're talking, he challenged me to speak in English for the whole day. And I was like, oh my god, game. And then we're starting to talk using the English language, and there I was learning. And I was a fan of Tintin. I don't know if you know that channel, but that one is where I've learned some of my English. Like, I've been watching English videos.
Si Regine nagsend o 100. Wala itabang.
Hello, Dreamy Shorts.
Isa may nag-share, si Regine din nag-share sa Kalamang Cebu.
Hi, Kuya Marcos MC. Thank you so much, Kuya Jacob. Sino ba naman ang di mahuhumaling sa ganda mo at kaan sa loob?
Ah,
The school is on English or Tagalog. Last year po, I went to the Rosmont Hills Montessori and they were speaking English. But right now, they were not. Because I just transferred to a public school and we were speaking Bisaya. Hi, Kuya Aitugo Bananas. Sino ba naman ang di mahuhumaling sa ganda mo at kaan sa loob? Hi, Kuya Ivan Cast. Jill, sorry. For what, Kuya Jeff? Hi, Evan Cast. It was great po. We're doing great and luckily we're safe from the earthquake. Sadly, I am for it. Not much active in YouTube yet. It's okay, Kuya Jacob. No po, it's okay, Kuya Jeff Daisy. Nobody's perfect. And also, it was just a small mistake. Not a big deal, and there's nothing to make it a big deal. Oh my god, it's so hot. PayPal has been taking advance. Yes, Kuya Jacob, indeed. Thank you so much po. Muta ay! Simutara ma. Kamot ano?
Subaho.
Kamot ano? Are you close to Cebu and the earthquake? Actually, we're in the Cebu po and we're in the Danao City, so we just experienced pila to ka magnitude?
6.9.
6.9 magnitude we experienced here in the Danao City. And luckily we are safe. But unfortunately, like the people or the victims of the earthquake was not. They were sleeping at the side of the road. That's because they don't have shelters. Nakatong gipoto sila plastic pictures.
Hindi, asan ito? O, marag na ahas. Be.
I am 14 years old.
Matawag sa plastic.
So here they are, everyone. They were sleeping in the inside the plastic. It's because they don't have any shelters. Like, look at this. These were the people who were sleeping inside the plastic just to avoid them from getting wet from the rain. Yes po. Hi, Kuya K double OT. You know, it's raining right here. Thank you so much kay KOOT. Do you have school today, Angel? No po. It was suspended. So, again, everyone, if you wanted to help those victims, you can send through PayPal, everyone, and we assure you that 100% of your money will go to them. You know, like their situation right now isn't great.
Uyan, mo naman silang mga buwad.
Gipaningot gud sa sulod.
Nagigisingot. Nauya, naglingkod sa lingkuranan. So nagputos og plastic. We have school today.
Ako naman dito bag.
Mga ginas Sir Oti, no?
So sad to see that those family lost everything and may lost family members. Actually po, there's a family who actually died in their own house, and then, you know, like their situation isn't great. The person who only survived was the baby, and it was, I guess, 7 months old. Those were the people who are victims of earthquake, everyone. They were sleeping at the side of the road. It's because they don't have any shelter to sleep with. And maybe some of them have, but they were too scared to go back to their shelters. It's because they were scared if the earthquake will go back again, and there's a possibility that their shelter will collapse or their house will collapse. So they just decided to stay at the side of the road. For those who are be able to be able or love to send a donation what will go to the earthquake victims. The people is pinned. Thank you in advance. Thank you so much, Kia Jacob. Hoping that even though it was a small amount, it can help them a lot. Like if we gather all of those donations, even though it was a small amount, it can be bigger, you know? Like it will grow. Even the 1 pesos will help them. It's because if we gather it, it will be a lot. Where are you? We're in the Philippines po. Grabe,
Magikuan nga ang need jud nila tubig o bugas.
What they need, Bugos City po, what they really need is the water and their food supply. Like, just like the rice, it's
Needs
because
nila oh. Bottled water.
Taboyla needs help. Like, the Bugos City or the Sanrem. Bottled water, ready to eat food like canned food or something like that, or rice, medicine, mobile comfort room, tents, flashlight, clothes, chair. Again, the needs of the victims were bottled water, ready to eat food, medicine, mobile comfort room, tents, flashlight, clothes, chair. That one is what they need. At least 16 people have been killed, dozens of injured. 6 point. That was this news. Belen was sending me a video when it happened. She was very scared. Wow. And hopefully they were okay, Kuya OT. Is that in Cebu? Yes po. The province of Cebu, which has suffered the brunt of the damage, declared a state of calamity early on Wednesday after thousands spent the night on the street, repeated aftershocks. Yes po. Actually, not just 69 people who died. It was 70 plus declared dead. And aside from that, is there's some people who were also missing and they are not yet found. And hopefully, when they will be found, they will be okay. Good night, Kuya Maverick. Thank you so much, Kuya Maverick. So, just to gather enough funds to help the people who is in need po. I am going to go live tomorrow. I guess it will be every day. I don't know what exact time I'll go live. Kung papalarin ka. Thank you, Barik Palon. I will be there tomorrow again also. Thank you so much, Kuya Jacob. don't forget respectful. Thank you so much, Kuya Jacob. So we only have 3 minutes, everyone. I will send some on PayPal later. Oh my God! Thank you so much, Kuya Oti. So tomorrow I will also go live to everyone, so that
Na kay Sunday.
hopefully.
Kaya maka-undok og kwarta sa Sunday. Mahatod nato dito ang hinabang.
So if we can gather, I guess if we gather enough funds for until Sunday, we are going to deliver it to the Sunrim or the victims. Napami have to get ready for work. Okay, Kuya Kido Oti. Take care. Same time as today or earlier. Maybe same time as today po. Or maybe earlier. I will wake up around 3 a.m. to check if you're online. Okay, Kuya. So we only have 1 minute left. So yes, everyone, I guess I am going to go. How was Kuya's birthday? Just a simple celebration po. We just watched Elias TV's concert, and yung he received the money. It was great po. Have a blessed Sunday to Kuya Jacob and Annette.
Yes,
Bye,
papa, may
everyone.
na sakit. Miss ni papa ang guwapa. Ano papa nimo kay naglaing lawas.
Thank you so much, you too, Kuya Jacob and Annette. And sad to say, Papa is sick right now. Unfortunately, he's sick right now. He was throwing up, you know. He was throwing up, and he had a headache. So yes. Bye everyone. See you again tomorrow. Hopefully that we can gather much amount till Sunday so that we can deliver the money for them. And hopefully that everyone
Deliver natin to grocery man.
we can deliver grocery, and I hope we can gather enough funds to buy the things that they need, just like grocery, food, bottled water, anything like that. Hopefully, and hopefully at the same time that we can deliver it on Sunday. So Take a good care also, everyone, and thank you so much for watching. See ya again tomorrow, and I love you, everyone. Bye bye. Take care. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you're always updated in my new videos. Also, don't forget to leave a like. Tune in next time. Same channel, same host. Again, this is Mijel, your mountain angel. Bye, everyone. Wishing you a pleasant day ahead.